A very warm welcome for this fantastic initiative जो कि Oriflame family ने लिया है आप सबके लिए. Yes, a very warm welcome to the Oriflame Originals. ये Oriflame Originals है क्या? देखा जाए तो हमारे इतने सारे साल 27 beautiful years in India and 55 wonderful brilliant years around the world. हमारी इस ब्यूटिफुल फैमिली में इतना सब कुछ अचीव हुआ है, इतनी सारी लाइव्स ट्रांसफॉर्म हुई हैं, इतनी सारी इंस्पायरिंग स्टोरीज, इतना सब कुछ सीखने के लिए, और ये हम आप तक कैसे पहुंचाएं. बहुत कुछ सोचने के बाद में we've come out with this beautiful platform, the Oriflame Originals. Yes, a warm welcome. मेरा नाम है शेफाली शर्मा और मैं खुद 55,000 मिनट बिता चुकी हूँ इस फैंटास्टिक ओरीफ्लेम फैमिली के साथ में. एंड यस, ईच एंड एवरी मिनट स्पेंट हियर हैज़ बीन वेरी एनरिचिंग फॉर माई लाइफ एंड फॉर द पीपल अराउंड मी. सो ओरीफ्लेम ओरिजिनल्स के इस ब्यूटिफुल अम्ब्रेला के अंदर हम लेकर आए हैं आपके लिए 3 डिफरेंट सेक्शंस जहाँ पर आप बहुत कुछ सीख पाएंगे, बहुत कुछ इंस्पिरेशन मिलेगी एंड ऑफ कोर्स आप बहुत सारे सीक्रेट्स जान पाएंगे सक्सेस के. सो सबसे पहले फ्लेमसाइड चैट, जहाँ पर आप मिलेंगे हमारे बहुत सारे सक्सेसफुल लीडर्स से, स्टाफ से, जहाँ पर अगेन लाइक आई सेड उनकी जर्नी जो सक्सेस की रही है आज हमें बहुत ग्लोरीफाइड दिखाई देती है, बट हर पाथ पे कौन से चैलेंजेस फेस करें, कैसे सॉल्यूशंस लेकर आए और कैसे आगे बढ़े, जानेंगे हम फ्लेमसाइड चैट में. एंड देन हम लेकर आए हैं बिहाइंड द फ्लेम. यस, पर्दे के पीछे लोग छुपे हुए क्या क्या काम नहीं करते, इतने सारा एफर्ट्स करते हैं. वो इंसान, हर कोई जो आपके सक्सेस के पीछे हैं वो कौन है, क्या करते हैं, कैसे अचीव किया, उनके बारे में जानेंगे. एंड यस, हमारे इस ब्यूटिफुल फैमिली में सक्सेसफुल होने के लिए आपको बहुत सारी नॉलेज की ज़रूरत पड़ती है. So then we have the third and the most important factor, which is upskill with Oriflame. So different skills, whether आप digitally काम करना चाहते हैं या आप offline काम करना चाहते हैं, हर aspect पे, whether it's product, business, हम आपको बताते हैं upskill with Oriflame में. So yes, this beautiful platform so that आप इस fantastic opportunity का सबसे ज़्यादा फ़ायदा उठा सकें, आप और आपकी फैमिलीज फुलफिल कर सकें अपने ड्रीम्स एंड वी लीड अ फैंटास्टिक हैप्पी लाइफ टुगेदर विद दिस फैमिली. सो टुडे वी आर वेलकमिंग यू ऑल टू दिस वंडरफुल फ्लेमसाइड चैट. इस एपिसोड के थ्रू हम चाहेंगे जाने आप ब्रांड के बारे में, प्रोडक्ट्स के बारे में एंड मोर सो जिंदगी जीने का जो ज़ील होना चाहिए, अचीव होना चाहिए हर एक इंसान को. That's what our endeavor is. और आज हम बहुत एक्साइटेड हैं क्योंकि हम आज मिलने वाले हैं एक ऐसी शख्सियत से जो कि इतने डायनामिक है, इनकी पर्सनालिटी इतनी स्ट्रॉन्ग है, इतने पॉजिटिव एनर्जी देते हैं हम सबको, और इन्होंने ही हम सबको सिखाया है कि कैसे आप एक बड़ा सपना देख सकते हैं, अचीव कर सकते हैं, और मिलकर हमारी इस ब्यूटिफुल कम्युनिटी ओरीफ्लेम इंडिया को नई ऊंचाइयों पर लेकर जा रहे हैं. सो आइए मिलते हैं हमारे पावर हाउस ऑफ ओरीफ्लेम इंडिया, मिस्टर फ्रेडरिक विडेल. A very warm welcome, Frederic.
Well, thank you very much, Shefali. It's a great pleasure to be here for the very first Flameside Chat. I am super excited and super ready.
Thank you so much for joining us, Frederic. And of course, हम जब फ्रेडरिक से बात करेंगे तो जिस इस ब्यूटिफुल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में उन्हें इतने साल हो गए हैं, इस वंडरफुल कम्युनिटी में इतना सारा कुछ काम हुआ है, तो ज़रूर जानना हमें अच्छा लगेगा जानने में कि हमारी पास्ट क्या रहा है और हमारी इतनी सुंदर, इतनी ब्यूटिफुल हेरिटेज, द वंडरफुल हेरिटेज दैट वी हैव. फ्रेडरिक, व्हाट वुड यू वांट टू से अबाउट दैट?
I think the heritage that we have is enormously rich, as you already said. And in fact, let's cue a video here to fully show it to all of you. The story of Oriflame starts in a small office in Stockholm, way back in 1967. Three friends united behind a vision to create a different kind of company. A company that focuses on high quality beauty products, inspired by nature and without animal testing, which at the time was a revolutionary thought. By the early 70s, Oriflame had created innovative selling methods, focusing on one-to-one interactions through catalogs. And just 10 years later, the company was listed on the London Stock Exchange. In fact, the first foreign company to list on the London Stock Exchange since World War II. Oriflame continued expanding to new territories, and by the mid-1990s, we were fully established here in India. Our state-of-the-art plants meant that we were able to use India as a base to manufacture and export to the rest of Asia and the world. This was also the time when we created two very special social initiatives. The World Childhood Foundation, which was co-sponsored by Her Majesty the Queen of Sweden, and the Palya here in India, supporting girl children's education. We also established the India Contact Center to provide quick solutions in regional languages and a brand new support office. From that small office in Stockholm in 1967, today Oriflame has grown to a global network of more than 3 million brand partners in over 60 countries worldwide. I have to say, I feel enormously proud when you see our rich history, which is then entangled massively with our enormously powerful culture.
That's so true, Frederic. And I feel for me, when we talk about our products and the very fact that it's all inspired by nature, powered by science, that is such a great balance and so very powerful.
I agree. And I think that when it comes to Oriflame, the thing that really sets us apart is in fact the inspiration by nature and then being powered by science. I think that truly sets us apart. On top of which, of course, we have then enormously vigorous quality testings. We make sure it's non-GMO, ethical screening, etc., etc. And I think we can safely say today that Oriflame is in a league of its own. And that makes, I think, all of us very proud.
बिल्कुल सही कहा फ्रेडरिक ने। और इसके अलावा मेरे हिसाब से जो बहुत ही ज़्यादा पावरफुल लगता है ना कि हम सिर्फ ब्यूटी की बात नहीं करते हैं बल्कि हम पूरी होलिस्टिक वेलबींग की बात करते हैं। So what would you feel about the holistic well-being which is so beautiful in our company?
Yeah, I agree. And I think holistic well-being is really and truly means so much more than just looking pretty. Of course, it starts with all of us making or wanting rather to look as good as we can. And I think that's something that we should treasure and cherish. However, holistic well-being is something completely different. It's more than simply looking like a model in a picture. It is how you feel, how you act. And I think our beauty products in combination with our wellness products truly facilitates this holistic well-being. So it sets Oriflame apart in a different league yet again.
So अभी आपने सुना कैसे हमारे फैंटास्टिक अप्रोच जो है ना होलिस्टिक वेलबींग की तरफ, जहाँ पर हम एक्चुअली एक इंसान को और एक बेहतर ज़िंदगी जीने में हेल्प कर रहे हैं, मदद कर रहे हैं। यही नहीं बल्कि हम किस तरह से अपनी कंपनी को बाकी कहीं से भी एकदम अलग पाते हैं, क्योंकि हमारा कल्चर बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है और ये कल्चर आज नहीं बल्कि सदियों से चला आ रहा है। और ये कल्चर पॉसिबल हो पाया क्योंकि हमारे कोर वैल्यूज़ बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग है। So Frederic, we would love for you to share with the audience as to what do you feel about our core values.
I think the core values indeed are the backbone of our organization. And it started already in 1967, togetherness, spirit and passion. And it is something that every Oriflamian lives and breathes every day. And I think for me, this is also one of the major reasons why I decided, after having spent 10 years in Oriflame, coming back again and now spend another 5 years. And I think it is truly related to our culture. Togetherness, spirit and passion, but also so much more. Being open, caring for people, caring for our environment, caring for our societies and those of us who are less fortunate. And I think that is where Oriflame really makes leaps and bounds in efforts to bring about change. And I think that is truly something we should all feel very proud of.
और इसी प्लेटफॉर्म पे मैं ये मौका ज़रूर लेना चाहूँगी to thank Frederic from all of the brand partners, leaders, staff कि जिस तरह से 2020 में हमें जिस तरह का सपोर्ट मिला, डायरेक्शन मिली, गाइडेंस मिली, हमें याद है कैसे कुछ समय के लिए हम थम से गए थे, समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कैसे काम होगा, कैसे आगे बढ़ेंगे, और यहीं पे फ्रेडरिक की लीडरशिप ने हमें उस टफ ईयर में से निकाल के एकदम बाहर लेकर आए. और पिछले अगर 2 सालों को अगर हम देखें, if we talk about the last 2 years, it has been tough. And coming out of those 2 years, now when we step into another year, we feel a lot of things have changed over here. Whether it's the way of doing business, किस तरह से हम interact करते हैं लोगों के साथ, so much has changed. So what would be your advice of how should we move forward in the new year?
I think you're absolutely right, and I think COVID preponed perhaps the development that anyway would have happened, but it preponed it not only by a few years, it preponed a lot and quickly. And I think we managed here at Oriflame, and obviously not only me, the whole team, I think we had fantastic efforts in coping up with what was needed at that time. And I think luckily for us in Oriflame, we already had a very advanced digital setup when it comes to digital tools, online applications, etc., etc. And I think we could speedily transition our business. And now coming out of the COVID pandemic, I would say that there is no such thing as being an online person or being an offline person, because most of our leaders today and most of our brand partners have incorporated a bit of both. And I think that will be the strength going forward. You can do the business from the peace and quiet of your own home, or you can do it offline in mega event meetings, and it really and truly is up to you. But I would say that a good blend and a good mix of both is the right strategy for the future. And I think Oriflame is, not only are we equipped, we are 100% ready.
So Frederic, I'm going to now ask you a personal question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
So, हमने हमेशा देखा है that हर situation में, no matter whatever the challenges are, this gentleman is always charged up, motivated. चाहे कितनी भी tough situation आई हो, this person has always guided us and always with a smile and कह के हर चीज़ मुमकिन है. So what really motivates you and keeps you so charged up irrespective of the situation?
Yeah, I think it's a good question, and it may be a little bit difficult to answer, but I think in essence, it is really this, the business opportunity that Oriflame provides, for me, is so powerful, where we can see people of lesser fortune change their entire lives, not only for themselves, but for their entire families. Children get a completely different set of education than they would have done before, and this really also leads to financial independence, ultimately leads to equality. And equality is something that's very close to my heart. It's also very close to Oriflame's heart. And that's something that somehow motivates me continuously. We do something good. And I would much rather do this than perhaps selling alcoholic beverages. That doesn't do that good, perhaps, all the time at least. So that, I think, is what motivates me.
अभी हमने बात करी कि किस तरह से बाहर का environment इतना change हो गया है. जानी बात है, बहुत सारा competition भी है. So when we look at the competition, so many options people do have. What, in your opinion, is the strength of Oriflame and how do we stand apart from others?
I think that is probably one of the most important questions of today. And as you rightfully say, there is a huge amount of competition and there is likely to be much more going forward. Everybody wants a piece of the pie of this gigantic and dynamic country. But what really and truly sets Oriflame apart, I think, is our enormous focus on product culture. Our brand partners know our products, they use our products, they know exactly what to recommend for different individuals. And I think with more than 55 years of skincare expertise, this is truly something we are world class at. We know exactly what products suit, what type of skin, what type of age, etc., etc. And I am enormously proud of our latest range, the Proceuticals. And I know that both you and I have been using the 10% vitamin C solution, and we are both equally satisfied with the results. And that's something that I can really tell all of you. Personal recommendation will be the thing that sets Oriflame apart. When you recommend something that you are personally using and are extremely satisfied with, it becomes so much more powerful than just pointing at a price. So personal recommendations by personal usage of the product. I think that's truly what will set Oriflame apart, because as a customer, you will get tailor-made advice from an educated beauty specialist or wellness specialist. And I think this is really what sets Oriflame apart.
So very true, Frederic. और जैसे कि इन्होंने बहुत सही कहा, बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट है आपको खुद इस्तेमाल करना हमारे फैंटास्टिक हीरो प्रोडक्ट्स, और वो चाहे नोवेज हो, नोवेज के प्रोस्यूटिकल्स हो या वेलनेस रेंज हो, कभी भी किसी को भी रेकमेंड करना है पहले खुद यूज़ करें. वी आर वेरी कॉन्फिडेंट आप उससे ज़रूर बहुत अच्छा फील करेंगे एंड फिर आप आगे रेकमेंड करें. आपने सुना फ्रेडरिक को कि किस तरह से उन्होंने ओरिफ्लेम के साथ में नियरली 15 साल बिताए हैं, और ये सिर्फ इंडिया में ही नहीं बहुत सारी कंट्रीज़ को इन्होंने हैंडल किया है, ट्रैवल किया है. बट जब ओरिफ्लेम इंडिया में खुद वापस आने के लिए उन्होंने चूज़ किया, हम सब हमेशा बहुत एक्साइटेड रहे. इन सालों में हमने बहुत कुछ सीखा है और अब हम ज़रूर जानना चाहेंगे कि आने वाले सालों में फ्रेडरिक, व्हाट इज़ योर विजन फॉर द फ्यूचर with Oriflame India?
That's a good question, and you're absolutely right, Shefali. India is actually the country where I have lived the longest outside of Sweden, obviously, and I do have a love for this country. I would say it's my second home. In fact, I like it so much that I even have India map cufflinks on today for this occasion. Thank you. And I think the vision for Oriflame is very clear. The vision for Oriflame over the coming years is to truly take leaps and bounds forward in terms of fulfilling dreams. And I think that we will see a doubling of our sales turnover in the coming years. And I'm very, very certain that we will now be able to fulfill even more dreams, because we are putting in an enormous amount of investments into India, both in our compensation plan and benefits to all the brand partners, but also in building our brand and brand perception. And I think that is crucial for us right now after 27 years in this country. And I think that this is absolutely the need of the hour. And I am so proud, and I know that you are as well, Shefali, around the fact that today there is no other company in India that actually can match what it is that we offer when it comes to wellness and beauty products, but also when it comes to our dynamic compensation plan and all the foreign trips and the cash awards and the dream program. And there are so many things in Oriflame right now, and therefore I am utmost certain that we will reach our vision over the coming years.
That's so exciting and wonderful to hear. And yes, अगर हम फ्रेडरिक की बात करें तो इन फैंटास्टिक ईयर्स में बहुत सारा सक्सेस पाया है. नॉट ओनली एज अ प्रोफेशनल इन्होंने इतनी सारी कंट्रीज़ को लीड किया है सक्सेस तक, बट खुद भी कुछ समय के लिए जब एंटरप्रेन्योर थे बहुत सक्सेसफुल रहे और फिर वापस आके Oriflame इंडिया को और ऊंचाइयों तक लेकर जा रहे हैं. So Frederic, with all this fantastic success that you have had in the years I was sharing with the audience, what is your advice particularly for people to be successful, to do the best that they can?
Well, this is not a new question for me. I've been asked this question many times in the past, and I think there are a few things, and it shouldn't be difficult. Number one, you need to dare to dream. Dare to dream big. What is it that you really want to achieve? What is it that you really want to aspire? Do not be scared of even scaring yourself how big you dare to dream. That's the number one thing. And the number two, I think, in my opinion, is truly passion. You need to be passionate about what you do. You need to be passionate about the people you surround yourself with. And you truly need to be passionate every single day, not only those days where things are going your way, but those days when things are not going your way. It's perhaps even more important to be passionate and to believe in yourself. And we have seen this so many times, Shefali, both you and I, people who we just didn't expect anything from, who just blossom and have that enormous drive within them. And they become mega successful, and it's so fun to see. And I can truly say that everybody can become successful. I can truly say that by just the virtue of my own experience. So you need to just have that passion, have those dreams of yours, and remember my favorite Hindi expression, har cheez mumkin hai. Then you will be successful.
Thank you so much, Frederic. Truly inspiring, and I'm sure ये शब्द सुनकर आप जहाँ भी हैं और जैसे ही देख रहे हैं इस एपिसोड को, इंस्पायर हो गए होंगे अपने बेस्ट वर्जन बनने के लिए. A big thank you, Frederic, for such lovely words, inspiring words, and the direction for the future.
Yeah, thank you very much. And thank you, everybody, for spending time with us. And don't miss this space in the future. There will be a lot more coming on the Flameside Chat. So thank you very much, Shefali, for being an excellent host. Good luck, everybody.